Yamamura, I finished my homework. Who? Don't you coo me. Have you forgotten already? Honestly, you're such a bird brain. You promised to teach me how to make better courses. I'll assume you meant bird brain as a compliment. But aren't you forgetting something? Me? I don't believe so. My tasty reward! Oh my, you need to calm down. They're right here, you silly pigeon. A big bag of edamame. So cool. Alright then, I'll take a look at your course as I snack. My first task, and someone beat in 6 seconds. Yeah, these official levels, these specifically, are really, really short if you're just trying to beat them. But if you're trying to have fun, well, you can have more fun than some user-submitted levels. Just a few. Anyway, yeah, enemy spam. There's quite a bit of it here. These Goombas are generating, they just fall directly into the abyss. But some people could get hit by them if they're not too careful. In our first power-up, but yeah, we do have to be careful around these Koopas, so some beginners might have trouble getting it. I'm surprised Mario was able to figure out how to make some big enemies, and ooh, that one caught me. Kinda surprising. Yeah, Mario, she definitely figured out how to make some big enemies at the very end. Or maybe she only figured out that she could use the Super Mushroom like halfway after she started making the level. You know? Let's see, there. I've marked the parts that caught my eye with numbers. By the way, did you enjoy making this one? I did. With my first course, there were so many different elements I wasn't sure where to start. Since I was limited to only a few this time, it was a lot easier to get going. I see. Delicious. I wonder if he's really listening. Oh, I noticed something else too. With so few elements to work with, if I placed them just anywhere, the course got pretty repetitive. I had to be creative with how I used the different objects to come up with fun layouts. Brilliant! That's exactly why I gave you those limitations. With fewer elements to work with, it's easier to notice the importance of placement. Instead of focusing on the objects or enemies themselves, you start to think about how you want Mario to interact with them. That's what counts. Now then, let's take a closer look at your course. With all the enemies you've placed here, it's easy for players to lose a life right away. Try using a single pipe that produces Goombas and moving it more to the right. The Goombas here fall straight into the hole, so there's not much point including them. If you use red Koopa Troopas instead, they'll turn around when they reach an edge. This is a little late in the course to give players their first Super Mushroom. I do like the way you make them collected while carefully avoiding enemies below. I suggest including more open space and more items to collect. I like how you place those spikes right before the goal pole, but that big Koopa Troopa feels a tad unnecessary. Wouldn't you be mad if you bumped into him right at the end and had to start over? I'd remove him entirely. My first task edited. I wonder if there's some people who do stuff like this. Take other popular people's levels and just edit them to be better. Yeah, better. The way they think it would be better anyway. Personally, Yamamura, I think those blocks are a little too high. I would lower them a bit, you know? There's definitely a lot less enemy spam here, that's for sure. And it is satisfying to jump on those big Goombas when they're set up in a way that you want to jump on them. Oh wow, that's Ave Mario. Yeah, that's fun. I kind of want to try it, but no. Let's move on. Oh, this is a much better course now. Agreed. But back to that last area. Have you tried jumping on the big Goomba in between those pipes? The big Goomba? Ooh. Ha! Woohoo! Wow, that was great! What a rush! Right, I've never seen your speech sparkle like that. Weird. At any rate, it's quite satisfying, isn't it? Creating that feeling is the focus of your next lesson. Here's your new homework. A satisfying course. That sounds difficult. May I have a hint? Give the player exciting jumps to make. That kind of thing. You'll do great. Exciting jumps. Got it. I suppose jumps are the core of any Mario game after all. I'll see what I can do.